party in the USA. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Aren't you guys curious why women are always the one who washes the dishes? I know, me too. So in the town of Santa Rosa, there's a folk tale that explains why. In the town of Santa Rosa, there once lived a couple named Hugo and Ebalde. Every mealtime, they quarreled over the chore of washing the dishes. Ebalde would scold Hugo if he refused to wash the dishes. Sometimes she would become angry and call him names, and if he talked back, she would get the coconut mid-rim broom and chase him with it. He would run to the house of his compadre and hide there till his wife's anger had passed. The neighbors familiarly called Cross Ebalde Camada and Hugo Ka-Ugo. One day, just as they were finishing their lunch, Ka-Ugo announced,
I will not wash the dishes anymore.
He threw out his chest and lifted his chin.
Who says so?
Asked Camada, holding up her chin higher.
I say so. I worked hard in the field this morning. I will not wash any dish.
Camada stood up and with her arms akimbo, she glared down at Ka-Ugo across the table. She was a big woman.
Oite, big woman. Sure ka.
And her arms were stout.
Di naman eh.
Sorry. Kasi. And her voice was also big.
And who, Mr. Hugo, will go in to wash these dishes?
She asked. Ka-Ugo's chest sagged again. His chin also went down. He held on the edge of the table nervously.
You!
He said in a much lower tone.
You are the woman. You should do all the housework.
And what do you do?
Asked Camada.
You tie the carabao to the reeds in the field, and you lie down in the grass to watch its race. You call that hard work? I cook, I clean the house, I wash the clothes, I scrub the floor. I do all the work that all these slaves should do, and yet you even refuse me to help to wash the plates which you were eaten?
Camada's voice was now raised to a high pitch, and her tears poisoned her eyelids ready to pour down. She looked at Ka-Ugo and at her broom. She grabbed her broom. She raised the broom to strike him, crying, under the table.
Don't!
He said.
Don't strike me!
Come out under the table, you coward!
Ordered Camada.
Wait! Don't strike! Listen!
Said Ka-Ugo.
I got a plan that should decide who would wash the dishes.
He still crouched under the table.
Come out there! Come out and speak like a man, not meow like a cat!
Said Camada.
Lay down your broom.
Said Ka-Ugo.
Alright.
Camada put her broom behind the door. Ka-Ugo returned to his seat opposite her at the table.
Let's not quarrel over the plates. Let's have a wager. The first one of us who would talk after I said begin would wash dishes. Always.
Only that?
Said Camada.
The first one who talks will always wash the plates and the pans and the bowls and the pots. Always!
Correct!
Said Ka-Ugo.
If you even just say one word to me, or to anybody, or to anything, you will wash the dishes.
That's easy. I can keep my mouth shut even for a week. You can't. You even talk to your carabao.
Alright. Are you ready?
From the red corner, weighing 500,682 pounds, Imelda Camadang. And from the blue corner, weighing 10 pounds, Hugo Kaugong.
It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love who we want. We can kiss who
Begin.
They both fell silent. They sat at the table looking at each other across the washed plates and bowls and spoons. They did not like to leave each other for fear that one would talk without They did not like to leave each other for fear that one would talk to himself without the other's hearing. They sat there just staring. Soon, the cat began to meow for its food. Neither Kabaldam nor Kaugong paid any attention to its meowing. The cat jumped upon the drying dishes to lick the leftovers. Kabaldam did not drive it away, neither did Kaugong. The cat licked the plates, jumped to the stove to lick the pot and pan on it, spilled its contents, then went to lie down under the table. Kaugong pretended that nothing happened. He continued to sit still, and so did Kabaldam. Soon, it was getting late in the afternoon.
Hola Tinola, hola Bombera, me llamo Dora. Today we're going to go to the Chocolate Mountain. And as the map said, we will go to the bridge, the river, Chocolate Mountain. Again, bridge, river, Chocolate Mountain. Follow me and repeat after me. Bridge, river, Chocolate Mountain. Bridge, river, Chocolate Mountain. Meow, meow. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Repeat after me. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Oh man!
A neighbor called.
Uy, Judy! Compadre! Compadre Ugong! Compadre!
Kaugong did not answer. The neighbor called again.
Comadre! Comadre Maldang! Perhaps nobody's at home. But why did they leave the ladder at the door? They usually remove the ladder when they go away. Oh, well, I just go up and get that dasher.
The neighbor went up. When the neighbor went up the bamboo ladder, she was surprised to see Kamadang and Kaugong sitting silently at the table, where the plates had dried out with the leftovers. She hurried towards them.
Compadre, what happened to you? What's happened?
She asked Kaugong. Kaugong neither moved nor talked. The neighbor repeated her question. She shook Kaugong's shoulders. Kaugong let her shake him.
Compadre, what happened?
camel down. Girl,
What happened?
she shook her shoulders too.
What happened?
She pushed her roughly aside but did not speak.
Oh. Girl, did you eat something poisonous that made you wrong?
She shook each one alternately, but still, neither stood up nor talked. The neighbor was alarmed. She did not get the blush on but ran out to the rest of the neighbors. She told them that something terrible had happened to her compadre Ugo and comadre Malta. The comadre was very much worried. She ran to the village herb man.
Herman, help! Herman, help us!
Wait lang.
Sounds. Herman, look up. Herman.
So, this is... Sailor Moon bonita. The spirit taking possession of her is very stubborn. I must break its spell, huh? Whoops, kiri nga, whoops, kiri. Sige nga, whoops, kiri. May break the spell nito eh. May break the spell nito rin. Ang tagal naman. She did produce from a small bag which she always carried 9 pieces of betel leaf, a piece of areca nut, and a little lime from a tiny table. She examined the leaves closely to choose those which had veins running in identical arrangements on each side of the midrib. She cut the nut into 9 pieces. She spread a little lime on each betel leaf, rolled them, and wrapped them around each piece of the areca nut. She now had 9 rings of the leaves.
Now, let's count how many leaves that the herb woman is carrying. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve.
Very good.
Yay! Going.
Balik na, balik. Malaki magulang masama-sama. 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 Sailor Moon, repeat after me, okay? Okay? Okay. Come, come, ugong, ugong, come, come, ugong, ugong, kamba, 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 tumibok ang puso. Wala ka nang magagawa kundi sundin ito. Chatted the old woman. Come
Ayaw. Imelda. Sailor Moon, repeat after me again. Yes. Come, Maldang, come home to your body now. Come home to your body now. Come back. Come back to libok ang puso.
Chanted the old woman, but Kamanda did not answer. Evening fell in the frightened village. Frightened because the herb doctor says that this spell might be cast on some other villagers besides Kaugong and Kamalda. So she called to the bewitched couple softly at first and then louder. But still, they did not move. Kamaldan soon became tired, so she reclined against the bamboo wall. The old herb woman said,
Tata, this is the first victory of its kind that I have met here. By their silence, I believe they're dead. The only thing to do in order to keep their souls in order and in peace is to break their spell. Is to bury them. Sailor Moon, let's bury them. Let's bury them. We shall bury them until sunrise. Some of us must stay here to keep the bodies awake.
she said. The man easily lifted Kaugong and placed him inside his coffin. Surely, he said to himself, he would win the wager. He would not be afraid of being buried. Why? He would just get out of the grave when the neighbors were gone. He thought everything going on was great fun, and he was enjoying himself. How he would frighten them all when he returned from his grave. The herb woman approached Kamalda. Although her eyes were closed, she had been listening to his directions. She was afraid that he would surely force her into the coffin if she did not tell him to go away. Surely, Yuko will not let me be buried tomorrow. I'm afraid to sleep in the coffin tonight. No, I'm not left to lift me into it. If Hugo really loves me, he will not allow them to lift me into it, she said to herself. But she did not hear Kaugong speak. She opened her eyes just as the herb woman put her arms around her to lift her up from her chair. Kamaldan pushed the woman, got up to her feet, and shouted, "Don't touch me!
Get out! Get out of my house! Shame on you for coming here, meddling with our lives!
Kaugong lifted to his feet. He also shouted,
You talk first!
I love her!
he jumped about, clapping his hands and saying to the astonished neighbors,
She talked first! We had a wager! Now I will now wash the dishes!
Kamaldan lifted up the lid of Kaugong's coffin
Sumayaw